Now, skills teaching is a bit different because there you have to pick a micro process, which is not listening or not reading, because those are massive territories. So you need to isolate one skill, one task type, one struggle. We'll see more about this in a second. And you need to design some actionable steps in advance around that problem that you plan to take your learners throughout the lesson. And you need to then walk them through it and support them, reflect on how they're hopefully becoming more confident about using the skill in a similar way as a proficient speaker or user of the language would. So that's really our aim with this. And when you are ready or while you're working and when they're done as well, you do want to raise their awareness of what just happened. So you don't want to end the skills lesson by saying, okay, good, we've listened to a practice test task or any other task, the answers were A, B, C, D, D, A, and everybody got it. How many points did you get? Off we go. You do want to raise their awareness of how they achieved the correct answers, why they didn't achieve the ones that they struggled with, to facilitate the same sort of noticing that we want them to do in a systems lesson as well, but with language. And we want them to be able to consciously repeat the same strategies without your support as well. So that could be included in the same lesson, or you could, ideally, you should include freer and freer stages where they are relying on you less and less when they execute on the strategies that you just showed them. This is not how we often, in my experience, teaching and teacher training experience, this is not how we teach skills, unfortunately, however, simply because they are harder and they are not really covered on entry-level qualifications, etc. But instead, we just kind of run, say, ideally, just one task on a listening past paper. And then we check the answers with them, and we might also even help them analyze the tape script post hoc, so after the listening, which is not really teaching listening. It's still kind of testing it only, in the sense that you're not focusing on certain concrete sub-skills, but you're only raising awareness of the importance of what I call evidence-based answering, which is important, and that's a useful skill on its own right, not only for listening though, but that's something. So there is some awareness raising, but not specific enough, not useful enough, therefore.